It's been said that one generation will have an experience with God, the next generation will have creeds about God. It'll become a subject to be studied. And then the generation that follows that, the third generation, will see no value in the creeds and lose a complete sense of who God is. And God will never have intimacy with a people who don't have an attitude of respect towards him. A nation that no longer acknowledges who he is, how he works, what he's done, and actually profanes his name, there's zero chance of intimacy with him. Because our nation reached that place. The great Russian Christian, Alexander Solzhenitsyn, and he was speaking at Harvard some years ago. He's actually booed at Harvard. He was talking about what had happened to Russia. He said, when I was a child in Russia half a century ago, that whenever the revolution was coming in Russia, and it would eventually kill 60 million Russians before it was over, he kept hearing the older folks talk about what was going on and why this was happening to them. And he said they kept coming back to one statement. And that one statement is, men have forgotten God. That is why this has happened. He went on to share at Harvard that he says, I've spent 50 years working on the history of the Russian Revolution. He said, I've read hundreds of books and I've collected hundreds of personal testimonies that I myself have contributed 8 volumes toward the effort. And if I were asked today what the main cause of the revolution, why it killed 60 million, and had to put it down in one statement, men have forgotten God. That's why this has all happened. They didn't know the Lord. They didn't know what the Lord has done.